Hey guys, welcome to our review of She-Hulk episode 7 of 9. And here we are. Josh is Hulk King. I'm just gonna fucking say it right. What a surprise!
I called it.
I'm shocked. Are you shocked? We are all shocked. What? All right. Other than it being fucking obvious, and then we get a bumper at the end 3 days earlier, and it's revealed that Josh is an asshole because he fucking ghosted her after they had sex, and after the montage of the songs and the rom-com, which I'll give it to the show. Like, you could clearly tell that this is where the writers are comfortable. Like, that's their strength is, writing the songs, and then they're laughing and having fun, going on dates, rom-com. So, like, chick flick kind of stuff, because it's done all right. But that's where their strengths are, and not really anything else as far as superhero action or interesting plot, or some of the jokes work again. I'm just so surprised at how uneven things are. I like, say sorry to my Prius with money is a good line, but then there are some lines that just not very funny to me. And so this episode is essentially She-Hulk getting group therapy from a surprising place from Abomination, who is actually did the retreat. There doesn't really seem to be some ulterior motive. There is a sense of unease and tension. Maybe, something else is going on here, but no, it appears as he legitimately has become a therapy guru, and they help Jen, and she works through some of her problems. So we do get a little bit of character development for Jen, who has been on a certain path lately, and they kind of make her realize, hey, I should probably just look within and work on me. So a little bit of a breakthrough here. What did you guys think of the episode?
Was Josh the Hulk King, or was he texting the Hulk King?
I think he's the Hulk King, or texting the Hulk King, whatever. He's associated with the Hulk
King. The phone UI writes his name over to try to let you know, but that's not how phone UIs work. But yeah, I think he's the Hulk King.
Yeah, okay. Well, what did I think of this? I honestly could care less. This is not where I want to be. You're going to tease Daredevil. Where the fuck is Daredevil?
All right, so we've seen it in the trailer.
Where's Daredevil?
The episode 2 episodes ago said Daredevil, and you can clearly tell Joe doesn't give a fuck anymore. He just wants to see Daredevil.
I honestly
and
don't
so this
care.
episode's going to piss him off.
Yeah, this episode was just
no Daredevil.
A waste of my time.
Yeah, there is no Daredevil, and that is frustrating.
Nothing really
you
happened.
Set it up, and we don't get it. So, but I anticipate Daredevil's just a 1-episode thing, and I guess it's clearly they're saving it for the last one, or the second to last.
Yeah, no, I'm done with this. If we didn't have to watch it, I wouldn't. I don't really care about Jen and her montage with the relationships and the breakthrough, and I didn't really find this funny at all.
Yeah, so we get a new cast of characters, a bunch of B-list villains, Z-list villains. Joe, you watched fucking crappy fucking
Spaghetti
superhero
Man was better
movies?
than those guys.
Spaghetti Man and
shoot
Bulk
spaghetti.
And shit.
Come
so
on.
These guys weren't endearing to you?
They weren't.
Okay.
They weren't. Not really.
Well, then none of this episode really works, other than maybe small Jen character development. I like Jen. Jen is pretty much, a character that I like. So when she gets a tiny bit of development,
I'm still on the fence about Jen. I'm not.
Okay.
She's not very likable.
Well, that's a bad thing because we're in episode 7.
I know. That's the writer's fault.
Gotcha. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, I agree with OJ. I think there's not a lot going on here. Like, I like I'll watch rom-coms, and I think that the beginning part is fine. I like the little bit of development we get. Jen needs to love Jen and accept herself for who she is. But the problem is everything else around here was not up to par. Mm-hmm. It needed someone who you need like a bigger writing team because I think what you said is like they're competent in certain areas and it shows that they're competent in certain areas, but it shows how wildly incompetent they are in other areas where it's just the therapy session is just fucking goofy and not in not like I'm enjoying it
They're
kind of
trying.
goofy way.
It's a comedy, so they're
They're
trying to
trying.
go with the comedy, but it's not working.
They're trying and they are not succeeding,
yeah.
in my opinion. I don't find any of that funny.
Matador. I did a little bit of light matadoring in college.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
Okay.
I stacked those chairs. It's like, yeah, you did. So,
yeah, why did you run into the chairs? I stacked them.
I mean, I'm excited that in the last 30 seconds we kind of know where the plot to the end of the series is going. You know, this is episode 7, so we got 2 more, and now we know that he stole her blood without her knowing.
Yeah, which, by the way, we don't see, so I'm a little confused. Wait a minute, did he actually get her blood or not? Or they just decided maybe that would be too gross to show? Because it's already kind of a creepy idea that he's fucking manipulating her just to fucking sleep with her. He's even doing weird, gross shit like taking pictures of
Yeah, I
her
was
while
like, what
she's
the fuck?
sleeping without her consent. That's some weird ass shit. So I guess they didn't want to cross the line. Maybe they cut that part out where he pokes her or something while
I think
they're
that
having
would have
sex.
been less creepy than him taking pictures of her being
Poking her with the fucking thing and stealing her blood during sex is less creepy.
Well, not
they're
during
both
sex.
Weird.
Not during sex.
Oh, well, what other time would he
When
have?
she's
Because she
passed
would
out, she's
wake
like,
up.
"All right, I gotta get it."
Wouldn't
Well,
you wake up
apparently
if you
he
stabbed
got-
her? I guess they're like,
he
oh
already
shit.
got it.
She would wake up if you stabbed her. Let's just not show it and just
Say
he
we
gets
did?
it. Yay! What? Okay. I
You
guess
got
that's
it,
the
so
way.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't. We all don't know. Okay.
He says he got it.
He says he got it, then he got it. All right. Well, so I did like Abomination. I don't remember the actor's name, but I think he does a good job in his new role. It's very fun seeing a former villain turn into like this guru who tracker malfunctions. You've got this dopey cop who's checking up on him. His parole officer doesn't want to go into his retreat alone because he thinks maybe his chances of dying is high or ending up in the ICU without Jen. So then he kind of ropes her into going with him. And I think it's funny. Like it turns out his tracker's fine. It just malfunctioned because he was running after one of his chicken's princess and got electrocuted. So he wasn't trying to do anything weird. And they're legitimately working on issues. And I thought maybe Josh could be part of the wrecking crew or intelligentsia. It turns out that the wrecking crew thing, no, he's intelligentsia, yes, hulking, yes. In fact, one of the wrecking crew does show up in the group where he's like, I don't need these, super powered crowbars to find my inner strength, and they work and help her out. One plot line I thought, was, I guess it's relatable, when you're out dating and you're hanging out and then you find somebody you like and then you actually have sex and do the deed. Then there's the awkward moment of, texting and her friend's like, yeah, the policy's 12 hours. It's like, what? Okay. So then they have this awkward, but then they keep pushing it and pushing it. She's constantly checking her phone. It's like, I get it. Okay, you did it. And she's constantly checking her phone. And then even when we go into the retreat, she's like, I don't care about any of this. And then she's like constantly looking. Then we get a music montage of her constantly looking for the signal. I was like, all right, already. It's just repeating itself quite a bit in that subplot. And
I'm surprised also when she saw the villain that tried to attack her, why she didn't ask any questions.
yeah,
Like, hey, who you work for? Why did you try to stab me?
exactly.
It's like, what
This guy beat me up. Let's beat him up.
It's like,
And
why?
then doesn't say
Why
anything.
did you do that?
That would be
like,
logic,
we were
Joe.
sent
That would be
by this person.
that would be logic, and these writers clearly do not have any logic in there or any common sense, because that would be intelligent. And then he would say, "Oh yeah, we're after your blood," and then she'd be like, "Oh, I'll be on the lookout for
Maybe
somebody
Josh
trying to
took
get
my blood when
my
I was
blood.
sleeping.
Yeah, well, she probably wouldn't make that jump, but yeah. Oh, she was nominated for Female Lawyer of the Year. For what? Like, isn't there everybody else handling her cases for her? Like, what case was like, yeah, you are the Lawyer of the Year? There are other female lawyers in the world, And I'm pretty sure they're doing a better job than Jen.
The other lawyers in her firm are doing a better job.
a better
I think
job.
Mallory,
so that's not really fair.
Yeah,
I think
again-
it's because she's Hulk.
Yeah, you know, it'd be really cool if we actually had like a serious show with like competent writers, and they set up this drama between like a lawyer who deserved it, who's kicking ass, and the other lady, and Jen, who's not really, and she's only there because she's She-Hulk, and then that would be kind of interesting.
I felt like they thought that Man Bull and Al Aguila, what is this guy's name?
The swashbuckler.
The Matador.
No, don't call him
don't
that.
call him the Matador. I thought the show thought these were way funnier than they actually were.
They got a lot of screen time, yeah.
Could see what they were going for, but just not quite at the level. And then you got a guy in a porcupine outfit, who I guess his powers is his outfit, and he stinks really bad if he takes his face mask off. Then you have
He
the
never watched it.
vampire dude
Who only
which
thinks he's a vampire.
thinks he's a. I think he might actually be a vampire because he does this voice thing, this hypnotic kind of voice thing at the end, and he's always thinking about blood. That character's interesting. Maybe we'll see Blade kill this guy at some point.
I would give it a 10 if that happened.
Blade
shows up.
He's like, oh fuck, I gotta go, guys. Gotta leave group because Blade's running after me. And then that's all, yeah. And then there's the Wrecker Crew guy. So
Yeah,
that's our supporting cast. Okay, well, hey, by the way, the steam hut at the end. What did I miss? I don't know. What was that all about?
It's a steam yurt.
She just there to relax and.
Yeah, but why were they all like waiting for her in the steam hut?
Because that's where she's supposed to go in there and reflect on herself and come
Aha.
out. She's
Major
like,
breakthrough.
yeah.
Okay, I thought. Well, in my opinion, she had to break through in group, but again, I guess then you got to go in time out
steam
and then
it
have
out.
another
Get all that toxicity out.
toxicity out. Is that how it works, Joe? Have you been to one of
I've been to a
these?
sauna.
You've been to a sauna?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hangs out there all the time.
That's right, with
all the dudes in
Will,
there.
right?
No,
you
no,
and
but-
Will get the massages
Couples
together.
massage.
It's a
and
spa.
she goes-
Yeah,
it's
that's
fun.
amazing.
A bunch of old dudes. Well, so we know this guy's not a vampire. He's standing in the sun. The guy's not a vampire.
Hey,
He's
maybe he's a
daywalker.
half. Maybe he's a daywalker. Maybe he's a
Daywalker.
half
There's only
vampire.
one. There can be only
he's
one.
Blade's brother, his cousin's roommates, lawyer. Anyways, guys, let's go and do final verdicts for episode 7.
4.
I think that's enough talk about it.
Yeah. That's
4.
4. The comedy was not there for me. I didn't really get most of the plot was like 30 seconds for this thing. That's all it was, 30 seconds.
She's meandering
This is
throughout
just-
the episode, and the plot is meandering.
Yeah.
She's
So-
meandering to get a signal, and then the plot is meandering. I get it that it's like, no joke, because there's character development here. She is, learning to be a better person, and she doesn't need a man and stuff.
Yeah, but at episode 7 of 9, we should have already
Yeah.
had that going. Like, we should have already
tell
had
them.
character development with her. We should have had already been liking Jen as a person.
I
and
like
whatnot.
Jen a little bit. I think I like her a little more than you do.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, it's gonna be a 4 for me. This episode didn't work out. It was not funny.
A 4. So this is the worst episode for you?
No, it's consistently
I
at
think I
4s
gotta
for
write
me.
down your
It's like
kind of 4, 4, 4.
yeah, 4.
Okay.
It's like below average television.
Yeah. Alex.
Yeah, I think of the same. I think it feels definitely below average. It's just they were trying to be funny. I don't think any of it worked. We got a little bit of her. They're just not. There are times where we watch these shows where characters like learning to love themselves. They're trying to have a big emotional breakthrough, and you feel something. In this, I just felt nothing. It was them going, Jen has learned to love herself. It's like, okay, Jen has learned to love herself. Josh is an
Now
asshole who
what?
stole her blood. And then
Yes.
that was the episode. That was all that we learned. That was all that I felt. I don't think there was. Honestly, I don't think there was anything even remotely funny here.
Yeah.
And so it's just it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's just like this is a filler episode in a long line of filler episodes. And what the fuck is the point
What
of
the
this?
fuck are we doing?
It's
It's
just
just
like-
episode 7, and we're still doing fillers.
It's the series I liked when we had, Hulk and She-Hulk in the beginning and they were doing like the montage of learning to do those things.
Yeah.
There was some promise at the beginning and we've abandoned all of that for nothing. It just seems like there's a void in this show and I don't want to know where it goes. I don't give a shit. and
Yeah.
I don't care. I think that I was going to give it a 4, but we're at episode 7. I need more. I need better. And I'm going to go down to a 3. I think this is just a little bit less than below average because like this is when you need to start wrapping shit up and nothing happened.
Makes total sense. I'm in agreement. I mean, at least the last episode had a fight at the wedding, and there's, I guess, a tiny bit of character. It's in these tiny morsels, and it's like, what are we doing? Why do they all feel like filler episodes? 3 out of 10. I'm with Alex. It's 3 out of 10. I was thinking 4 out of 10, like Joe, but
How dare you like it more than us?
No, you bastards!
yeah, no, I like 10 more than Joe. Like
I'm gonna go with the 2.
well, then I'm going with the 1, Joe. No,
I miss Madison.
no.
What was her name? Madison?
Mm-hmm.
I miss her because at least something was happening, and it was annoying.
I
but
don't
at least
like Madison, but y'all, that's y'all's comedy. This comedy, because you get the Madison comedy here with the group, and the vampire is kind of like the Madison. It's like,
he never said anything memorable like Wonger's.
yeah, okay, you're right. He didn't say anything.
Look, Madison would still be a 4 out of 10, but this is worse because like
yeah.
this
They're not
the
memorable.
lack of something. I even long for things that are bad because there's just nothing.
Oh God, fucking Madison! How desperate are we that we are pining for Madison to come back? No, please no. All right, okay, fine.
Tells you something.
Well, it does tell you something. So 3 out of 10. We're just losing focus, losing interest. Maybe the series isn't for us. Maybe I don't know. Women are fucking loving it and stuff, but it's just I doubt it. We'll see. Clearly, other people are enjoying it more than us. So that was episode 7. We've got 2 episodes left. You have to think that at this point, episode 8 and 9 are full blown. Let's go. Everything is going 100%, running on all cylinders here to wrap up whatever storyline or conflict is happening here. I guess it's Intelligentsia and Hulk King. Yeah. With maybe they hired Titania to Titana. I don't fucking remember her name. To do some more stuff. And then, no, the frog guy. The frog guy from the trailer is still there. So there's still frog guy and there's still Daredevil. That, Joe, is that going to be episode 8 or 9?
9.
I would think it should be 8. Because you give the last fucking episode to the fucking character of the title of the show. She should get her own fucking episode in her own fucking show, right? At the very last one to wrap up all of her stuff. But we'll see. So, all right, guys, when do you think Daredevil? We're just sitting here waiting for Daredevil. When do you think Daredevil will show up and She-Hulk? And we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, guys.